The Fortnite Season 2 secret mythic ability has been found and unlocked, along with unvaulted weapons, some secret and hidden map changes, and an upcoming collaboration event that's going to be giving you guys a ton of free rewards. To start things off, we actually saw a secret and unreleased mythic ability featured in the Chapter 4 Season 2 launch trailer, where the secret Battle Pass skin of Season 2, which in case you guys didn't know is Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, is actually seen using the upcoming and unreleased ODM gear, which is actually a waist grappling device used in the Attack on Titan series, which of course, since that is a big collaboration this season, we are getting a mythic version of this item released into the loot pool as a mythic ability. And although it is unreleased, we do have gameplay of what this thing looks like in game during the Chapter 4 Season 2 trailer, and as you guys can see, it is classified into the Fortnite files as a waist grappler, so it will act as a grappling device similar to what we've seen in previous seasons with the grapple gun and also the Spider-Man web shooters, which is a great and fun way to get around the map and use as mobility. The only difference with this mythic ODM gear that's going to be releasing here very soon is this also has built-in dual-wield katanas on the side, so that way when you grapple and hook onto someone, you grapple towards them and you're able to slice them up with the daggers and actually cause a lot of damage. So this should be a really useful and very good mythic item. And although it's not confirmed, a lot of speculation has been around the fact that this ODM gear mythic is going to be released the first downtime update of Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 2, which is actually going to be the 24.10 update coming out on March 21st, which at the time this video is going live is exactly 1 week away on next Tuesday. So be on the lookout for that. This mythic is going to be absolutely awesome. And speaking of mythics and unreleased weapons, there also is a really cool glitch available right now in Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 2 that'll actually allow you to use a bunch of unreleased and vaulted weapons from the OG days of Fortnite in Team Rumble. Fortnite News tweeted saying, for some reason, vaulted weapons have a chance to appear in supply drops in Team Rumble as of the Fortnite 24.0 update, which is the Season 2 update. Some of the weapons include the pump, tac, and charge shotguns, compact SMG, the hunting rifle, grenade launcher, a pistol, and also the minigun. And as you guys can see, we did go into Team Rumble and experience and test this out for ourselves, and we did find that the supply drops do give you vaulted weapons. We've actually been able to get the OG pump shotgun from the early days of Chapter 1, the charge shotgun, and then I also was able to get the minigun and a few other of these vaulted weapons. But obviously the main one here that everyone's most excited for is the pump shotgun, since it was rumored at the very beginning of the season that this was actually going to be coming back and returning as a part of the main loot pool in all modes in Fortnite Season 2, which a lot of people were very excited about, since that's one of the most popular and iconic guns of the entire Fortnite franchise. So for those of you guys that want a bit of nostalgia and you want to go use some of these vaulted weapons, hop into Team Rumble and go get those supply drops, and best of luck to you on getting the weapons that you want. And in case you guys are running low on V-Bucks and maybe you can't get the Battle Pass or some of the brand new skins coming out into the item shop, the good news for you is that we send a gift to a lucky subscriber in every single video here on the channel. So if you guys want a chance to get the Season 2 Battle Pass or any of the brand new skins coming out into the item shop, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and also leave your epic usernames down in the comment section below so I can add you and send you the gift. And if you guys are hopping on Fortnite today, make sure to go into the item shop and put in code NERP2 into the Fortnite shop. It really helps me out. It makes all these videos possible, so thanks to all the legends that are using my code. But diving right back into the video, the next Easter egg here is actually a part of an upcoming collaboration that, based off all the leaks and information we've gotten so far from data miners, is going to be a very big one, and I am very excited for it. But it was confirmed by data miners at the launch of Season 2 that we are actually going to be getting a new collaboration event sometime during Season 2 between Fortnite and Star Wars, which is obviously a very big collaboration, considering we've had previous live events and collab events between Fortnite and Star Wars, so we know it's going to be absolutely awesome. But leakers tweeted out saying Fortnite players can look forward to a new crossover with Star Wars in Season 2. According to new information revealed by leaker FireMonkey, the upcoming collaboration is set to take place during Chapter 4 Season 2 and will reportedly feature the return of lightsabers and the introduction of new mythic abilities, including the Force Lift, Force Jump, Force Lightning, Force Pull, Force Push, Force Rip, Script, and Force Vacuum. So basically, on top of the lightsabers returning back, which I know a lot of people really enjoy using, we are getting about 7 to 8 brand new mythic abilities that we are going to be able to use a part of this Star Wars collaboration when the event does go live, which is absolutely awesome because it's going to add a ton of variety into the loot pool, and it's actually going to feel a lot more like a Star Wars collaboration since we're actually going to be able to use the Force while also using lightsabers. Like, we're actually going to feel like Jedi size, which I think is really cool. But it gets even better. They also tweeted saying, in addition to the new mythic powers, Fire Monkey also revealed that a new male Star Wars outfit codenamed Plot Twist will be released a part of this crossover. The leaker didn't share which character this will be, but if the codename is any indication, it could be Palpatine. The Plot Twist outfit will join another unreleased character in Obi-Wan Kenobi in holograms used for the event. Interestingly enough, these holograms will reportedly be related to the Rift Gate, which is set to play a big role in the story for season 2. So we are going to be getting a new collaboration skin, a part of this upcoming Star Wars event, and a lot of leaks are hinting at the fact that we are going to be getting Palpatine. And in case you guys didn't know, Palpatine is also referred to as Darth Sidious, which is his actual name in the Star Wars movies. For all of you guys that have seen the originals, I'm sure you knew this, but that is very exciting because Darth Sidious had some very special powers where he is able to shoot lightning out of his hands, and he's also referred to as one of the most powerful Jedis out there in terms of what he's able to do with the Force. Since he is a relatively weaker opponent, he uses that to his advantage. So it does make sense that all of these new mythic abilities are going to be linked to what he was able to do in the Star Wars films. And it was also confirmed that this event that we're going to be getting will actually play a role in the storyline, which I think is awesome because a lot of the storyline is still missing here in Chapter 4 Season 2. So any reference or any more information about what's happening behind the scenes is very useful. Now, there was also a new feature added in the very beginning of Chapter 4 Season 2, but it wasn't until a few days ago that people started to realize that this new feature was actually added because of how rare and how difficult it is to actually find these things, because it is completely random on how they spawn. And what I'm referring to here is known as the combat caches or loot caches, and of course we will have gameplay up on the screen for you guys, but basically they're the little circular pods that after the second zone starts to close will randomly spawn in through a rift, similar to the little mini live events that we had with the rifts back in season 1, where it would pull in random POIs, chests, different NPCs, but this time the rifts actually pull in these combat caches that will just spawn on the ground randomly after the second zone closes. And the only way to find these is if you randomly find them or stumble upon them, or if you're close enough to when they spawn in by the rift, it'll actually automatically ping these on your map, and it makes it a little bit easier to find. Now, these things are a little bit weird. When they originally spawn in, they will spawn in with a legendary rarity, and if you get there quick enough, you can go up, actually activate the cache, and after waiting a few minutes, because it does have a cooldown before it opens, it'll spit out a bunch of legendary and very, very useful good loot that'll actually help you win the rest of the game. But the interesting thing about these combat caches is the longer they sit there without getting opened and activated, the rarities start to decrease every little time period. So it'll go from legendary to epic, from epic to blue, and then it will literally work its way down until you're getting not very good loot. So these things are really only useful if you're able to find them at a epic or legendary rarity or better. But of course, like I said, it is completely random. They randomly spawn in through these rifts, and unless you're kind of close, they are pretty difficult to find, but it's a great way to get loot. So be on the lookout for these. In case you see one sitting on the ground, make sure to activate it, and at least now you guys know exactly what they are and how they actually work, since a lot of people had no idea they were even added in the beginning of season 2. And for the final Easter egg of this video, it's something that we've previously covered, but I wanted to go over it briefly again just because I still get so many questions about how this actually works. And this is another feature that's pretty similar to these combat caches, except on a larger scale, and that is the loot island that will also randomly spawn in later in the match, usually around the second to third zone, through a rift. The only difference is this is a massive island that spawns up in the sky, so regardless of where you are on the map, it usually is pretty easy to find. And the awesome part about this loot island, and the reason you should actually go for it every time you see it in a match, is because if you were the first one to capture the territory where the flag is on this loot island, it actually gives you a bunch of really, really good loot, and it's actually the only way you can get one of the mythic weapons of Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 2, which is a very, very good gun. It's one of those weapons that when you're zooming in, doesn't shoot very fast, but does a lot of damage, and if you hit fire it, it shoots extremely quick and can absolutely shred through people's shield and health. So it is a very useful gun, along with getting legendary and epic versions of other weapons and a bunch of heals. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And if you guys are playing solos, duos, or squads and you see this loot island spawn, make sure to go for it, and you can get some game-winning loot that'll literally take you to the very end game, and you won't have to worry about looting or getting any different weapons. So make sure to be on the lookout for that. And again, I just wanted to go over that since I was getting a lot of questions on how it actually works. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed and are excited for any of these brand new mythic weapons, Star Wars collaborations, events, and all these awesome things coming, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, my friends.